Early life and education. Wilhelm Joseph Franz Ritter von Leeb was born on September 5, 1876, in Landsberg am Lech, in the Kingdom of Bavaria, part of the German Empire. He was born into a Roman Catholic family and originally named Wilhelm Joseph Franz Leeb. In 1895, at the age of 19, he joined the Bavarian army as an officer cadet. Early in his career, he served in China during the Boxer Rebellion, 1900–1901, where he was commissioned as a lieutenant of artillery. Between 1907 and 1913, Leeb attended the Bavarian War Academy in Munich and served on the general staff in Berlin, gaining valuable experience in military strategy and operations. World War I. At the outbreak of World War I in 1914, Leeb rejoined the Bavarian Army and was initially assigned to the general staff of the Bavarian First Corps before serving on the Eastern Front with the Bavarian 11th Infantry Division. He distinguished himself in several key engagements, including the Görlitz-Tarnow offensive, the capture of the fortress of Przemyśl, and the campaign in Serbia. In 1915, for his bravery and service, he was awarded the Military Order of Max Joseph, Bavaria's highest military honor, which also conferred upon him a title of nobility. As a result, his surname was changed to Ritter von Leeb, Knight von Leeb. By 1916, he had been promoted to major and transferred to the Eastern Front, later serving on the staff of Crown Prince Ruprecht of Bavaria in 1917 interwar period. After Germany's defeat in World War I, Leeb remained in the Reichswehr, the reduced army permitted under the Treaty of Versailles. In 1919, he was appointed chief of a department in the Reich Defense Ministry. During the Weimar Republic era, he rose through the ranks, becoming a major general in 1929 and commanding Wehrkreis 7, Military District 7, which covered Bavaria. He was involved in suppressing the 1923 Nazi beer hall putsch. Promoted to colonel general in 1938, Leeb was known for his anti-Nazi sentiments and Catholic faith, which put him at odds with Adolf Hitler. Hitler forced him into retirement in early 1938, but recalled him in July of that year to command the 12th Army during the occupation of the Sudetenland. He was pensioned off again afterward but was reactivated in the summer of 1939 to command Army Group World War II. At the start of World War II in September 1939, the 63-year-old Leeb was the second oldest active German general, behind Gerd von Rundstedt. Promoted to Generaloberst on November 1, 1939, he commanded Army Group C during the invasion of Poland and later opposed the plans for the Battle of France, particularly the invasion through neutral Belgium and the Netherlands, on moral and strategic grounds. He warned that it would turn world opinion against Germany. Despite his objections, his forces participated in the 1940 Western Offensive, breaking through the Maginot Line. For his role, Leeb was promoted to Generalfeldmarschall, Field Marshal, on July 19, 1940, during the Field Marshal ceremony, and awarded the Knight's Cross of the Iron Cross in June 1941. During Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union, Leeb commanded Army Group North, tasked with advancing through the Baltic states and capturing Leningrad, now St. Petersburg. On March 30, 1941, he attended a speech by Hitler outlining an ideological war of annihilation against the Soviets. Army Group North, comprising Panzer Group 4, the 16th Army, and the 18th Army, quickly overran Soviet defenses, capturing Kaunas and Riga by July 1, 1941. Leeb had oversight of the Army Group North rear area, where his units cooperated closely with SS Einsatzgruppe in the mass murder of Jews, Romani people, and others deemed undesirable by the Nazis. He noted in his diary a reluctant acceptance of killing Jewish men, but questioned the extension to women and children. His forces also engaged in plunder, though he issued orders to curb excessive looting. Einsatzgruppe praised Army Group North for its cooperation in the Holocaust. The advance stalled due to Soviet resistance, overextended supply lines, and difficult terrain. By September 1941, Leningrad was encircled, leading to a prolonged siege. Leeb ordered artillery fire on civilians attempting to flee and oversaw actions including the killing of 240 psychiatric patients in December 1941, with the consent of subordinates like Georg von Küchler. In September 1941, Leeb received 250,000 Reichsmarks from Hitler's secret bribery fund as a birthday gift. Facing setbacks during the Battle of Moscow, he withdrew forces without initial permission on December 15, 1941, but gained approval after meeting Hitler. On January 15, 1942, Frustrated by Hitler's interference, Leeb requested relief from command or greater autonomy. Hitler relieved him the next day, replacing him with Küchler. Leeb was placed in the reserve pool, and, with Hitler's approval, received an estate at Seestetten near Passau, valued at least 660,000 Reichsmarks, in addition to his existing property in Salm post-war trials and death. After the war, Leeb was arrested and tried in the High Command trial, part of the subsequent Nuremberg trials held by a U.S. military tribunal. As the most senior defendant, he was charged with crimes against humanity, including transmitting the Barbarossa Decree, which authorized summary executions, and its criminal application by subordinates. His defense claimed he was a humane soldier unaware of or unable to stop atrocities like those by the Einsatzgruppen, attributing actions to battlefield necessities. Leeb delivered a closing statement portraying the defendants as victims of historical circumstances. He was convicted on one count and sentenced to 3 years imprisonment but was released immediately, as he had already served more time in custody. The judgment noted that no criminal orders bore his direct signature or approval.